with our hometown discount today.
20% off for the life of your plan via monthly bill credits on qualifying new lines activated at participating stores for a limited time. Credits stop if you cancel lines or change plans. Heavy data users may notice lower speeds during congestion due to data prioritization. Video typically in SD. See T-Mobile.com/hometown discount.
Welcome back as we go to the bottom of the first inning here in St. Joe, as the Arrows strike first in the top of the first inning on a Trenton Roberts RBI single. Temperature here 81 degrees in St. Joe. There is a chance of rain as we work towards the afternoon, more so at around 5, 6 o'clock, so potentially in the middle of that 4 o'clock game for the Arrows. The wind out of the south at 6 miles per hour, humidity at 68%. As Hadel will warm up, this will be his third game of the year. He's so far 7 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 8 walks, and 13 strikeouts. He's 1-1. Did take the loss in Game 1 on Thursday. When he left, it was just a 2-1 scoreline after 3 innings. And then the Senators got the bats going and ran away with that one 10-2 in Game 1 and then 11-2 in Game 2 as the Senators were the runners-up last year in the state tournament. Ended up losing to Pittsburgh. So I talked to a couple of those players from the Senators afterwards. They're Ottawa University freshmen, and they definitely have their eyes set on getting to a state title. So a good measuring stick for the Arrows on Thursday. We'll see how they respond today. First pitch from Hadel is fouled out of play. It'll be Toshman, the right fielder, to lead it off, followed by Cottom and Gleason. Wamego Red Raiders post 172. No balls and 1 strike. Bottom of the first. 0-1 pitch. Jammed him. It's going to go over to the right side of the infield, but it's going to get past a diving Allison, and it's a leadoff single for the Red Raiders. As Tajman was jammed inside, able to work it to the right side of the infield. Once you get it through the grass, which the grass has grown up a little bit, but not overly thick, that dirt's going to play very quick. Leadoff single for Toshman brings up Cottom, the shortstop. We'll give you that defensive alignment for the Arrows here in just a second. First pitch to Cottom is high. 4-1. It'll be Summerall in left, Morton in center, Vink in right. It'll be Jake Richards at third, Connor Kiefer at second. Connor Kiefer at short. Allison at second, Wyatt Fink at first, and behind the plate, Roberts. Runner is going. Throw down to second is offline, and it's going to get into center field, but only into the waiting glove of Connor Kiefer, and a runner in scoring position now for Wamego. Tajman takes second. 2 balls and no strikes as Trenton Roberts will chat with Fred Hadel. Cottom wearing the number 22. They have red numerals with black outline. He's got the White Sox with the red stirrups. 2 balls, no strikes. Runner at second for the Red Raiders. Bottom of the first. Runner going again. Throw down to third is low. It's going to go into left field. They're going to send the runner home. Throw to the plate is a little late, and the run will score. As that will be an error on Roberts on the throw. It was to the left side of the bag, and really nothing that Richards could do there, as it is a 1-1 ball game. That one will go E2. .30 pitch is a strike. We'll go 3-1. 13 strikeouts to 8 walks for Hadel. 3-1 delivery is high for ball 4. Now batting will be the catcher, Gleason, wearing the number 18, and a huge lead over at first, and a throwback quickly by Hadel. The tag applied by Sink. Runner able to get back in time. Another good lead over at first. They're going to thought about throwing down to second on a swinging strike as Roberts quickly out of his crouch to chase the runner back. No balls and 1 strike to Gleason, and they'll throw over again. Diving back in is Cottom. So early on, the Red Raiders from Wamego being aggressive on the base paths. 0-1 delivery from Brett. In there for a strike at the belt, 0-2. Pitch, breaking ball, strikes him out looking on the curveball that caught the outer edge of the plate. One down in the bottom of the first for the pitcher, Brummett, who will come up from the right side. Runner at first, one down in the bottom of the first. Hadel's pitch outside, 1-0. Morton playing shallow in center, mid-depth and right and left. It's 320 to the foul pole and left, 307 to the foul pole and right. The 1-0 pitch is high, 2-0, and then 400 to dead center. 2-0 count. Hadel going to throw over. Nice job by Sink to dig it out. Cottom does get back. One's popped up and out of play over home plate. Count to 2-1. Pitch from Hadel, breaking ball outside, 3-1. All grass surface here in St. Joe. Three-one delivery from Hadel is high, ball 4. Back-to-back walks issued by Brett. Excuse me, just the second walk issued in the inning is Cottom walked, strikeout looking from Gleason, and then Brummett walked on the 3-1 pitch. That'll bring up the center fielder, McIntyre, with a runner at first and second and one out. We are tied at 1, bottom of the first. First pitch from Hadel is a strike as he goes back to the fastball, 0-1. McIntyre in the number 12. 0-1 pitch, fastball right back to it. Late on the swing is McIntyre. It's 0-2. Ball's in 2 strikes, 1 down. Bottom of the first. Runners at first and second. 0-2 delivery. Breaking ball will strike him out. Second strikeout of the inning for Hadel. And 2 down for the second baseman, Monroe. First time we've seen the Arrows in the white jerseys, at least I have this season. Last year they had those baby blue tops. This one popped up to the right side of the infield and caught by the second baseman, Allison. Wamego, though, responds. They get 1 run on 1 hit, 2 left on base. We'll go to the second inning, tied at 1. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
When it comes to jewelry, the fit is important, not just on your finger, but on your wallet. Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton at Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa, where we work to fit your ring to fit your budget. Diamonds come in all shapes and sizes and price ranges. The last thing we want is for you to think you can't afford a beautiful new ring. Come see our selection at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main, downtown, where there's no high-pressure sales. We just want to be sure the fit on your finger matches the fit on your finances. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
It's good to know your AC is ready for the summer before it gets hot. Call Adamson Brothers for a spring tune-up today, 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort since 1983.
Tech neck is real. If you're an avid mobile device operator and suffer from headaches, neck, and back pain, it could be tech neck. What you may not realize is your posture playing a huge part in your pain. It can be corrected. Find out more from Ottawa Chiropractic, 785-242-4100.
Tied at 1 as we start the top of the second inning. Arrows will have Richards, Vink, and Kiefer due up to face off against Brummett. First inning, the Arrows were able to get 1 run on 1 hit. Big issue for the Arrows in Game 1 on Thursday is they ended up leaving 13 on base. That score line and finished 10-2, but Arrows had plenty of opportunities in Game 2. It was just a good pitching performance from the ace from the Senators. The Arrows only managed 1 run on 3 hits. Jake Richards leads it off. Third base today. Richards hitting .333. He has 3 hits and 9 plate appearances. Second on this team in runs scored. He has 5 of them. Also been hit by a pitch twice, so he's reached base 7 out of 9 plate appearances this year. And he takes inside for ball 1. 1-0 delivery. Outside is the catcher Gleason trying to bring it back into the zone, but stays out wide 2-0. Pitch, breaking ball above the belt, 3-0. Three balls and no strikes to Richards to lead off the second inning. Three-two pitch. He's taking it all the way, and he'll take a strike. Richards did go 2 for 3 in Game 2 on Thursday. This one's going to be hit back up the middle. That'll be a single. He gets by the second baseman. And Richards stays hot. The Arrows start the second inning with a leadoff single. Brings up the right fielder, Zayton Vink. Zayton on the year, hitting .167. Has 1 hit, has scored 2 runs. Did have a 2 RBI single, though, in Game 1. Breaking ball in there for a strike to Vink. Richards with good speed at first, had a good lead on that one. Thought he might take off. We'll see what he does here on pitch number 2. No balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Top of the second. Arrows at the plate. 0-1 pitch, low, and then off the chest protector. It'll allow Richards to take second base. One goes down as a wild pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike. Richards at second. Vink hits this one softly back to the pitcher. He's going to look the runner back, but Richards was already to third, and so they'll go to first base for out number 1, but Vink does what he needs to do to move the runner to third. That one goes 1-3 for Vink. Now batting is Connor Kiefer, the shortstop. Runner at third and 1 out. Tie ball game. Big lead at third, and that ball goes off the glove of the catcher. Here comes Richards to the plate. He'll slide and score easily. And the Arrows go up 2-1. Richards was almost 3/4 of the way to the plate anyways before that pitch. It's a 2-1 Arrow lead. Kiefer ahead in the count, 1-0. Connor hitting .333. Takes ball 2. Kiefer 3 hits, a couple RBIs. Scored 2 runs on the season. 2-0 pitch is a strike at 2-1. On deck is Jason Allison, and then we go back to the top of the Arrow lineup. 2-1 on the way. Swinging strike from Kiefer on a fastball, and the count to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Delivery just going to be low, 3-2. Arrows leading 2-1. Full count. Breaking ball. Strikes him out looking. just caught the outer edge of the plate. And that's the second strikeout for Brummett. Brings up Jason Allison. This will be Allison's first plate appearance of the season. Has pitched in a couple games. First pitch to him, low for ball one. Allison, a right-handed hitter. Head coach Bryce Elder at third. Assistant coach Brett Lichtig at first. 1-0 pitch and a changeup that gets by Allison. Count to 1-1. 2-1 lead for Ottawa. The top of the second. Bases are empty. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball just misses outside. 2-1. Ball's in, one strike. Morton on deck. Swinging at a fastball out in front of it. That time was Allison. It's 2-2. Coming out of the windup. 2-2 delivery. Breaking ball that stays up above the belt, and it goes full. Arrows have seen a lot of pitches early on from Brummett, getting deep into counts. 3-2 on the way to Allison. Low for ball four, and he works back to draw the walk. And now Logan Morton will get to hit with someone on base. Morton struck out to start the game in the first. Coming into today, hitting .500. Has 6 hits, 3 RBIs, a double, 2 doubles, and a triple. So, he's liking this opportunity right now. First pitch, swinging at a fastball, is inside to the lefty, 0-1. This is the first time the Arrows would be using the wood bats this year. 4 previous games have all been with the metal. 0-1 to Morton. Inside, high fastball, 1-1. Logan made some tremendous plays in center field on Thursday night. His range just continues to get better and better. 1-1 pitch to Morton. Breaking ball misses above the belt, 2-1. The lower part of the zone has been there for both pitchers early on. It's just trying to find that part of the zone. 2-1 delivery is high with the fastball, 3-1 to Morton. Allison with a short lead at first. 3 balls, 1 strike to Logan Morton. 2 down in the top of the second. Arrows have added 1 to take a 2-1 lead. Three-one changeup, catches the outside corner, 3-2. Arrows took the lead on a wild pitch that scored Jake Richards from third. 3-2 count. Here's the pitch to Morton, and he has to duck out of the way, ball 4. Runners at first and second, and I believe we are going to have a pitching change with 2 down in the top of the second inning. We'll wait and see for Coach Moody for Wamego, and that is going to be it for Brummett. We'll take a break. Arrows leading 2-1 in the top of the second. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Susan, I'm sorry I'm late. Traffic is terrible.
It sure is. But on top of that, gas prices have been skyrocketing. I can't believe how expensive gas has gotten recently.
Prices at the pump are up, but I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
And does that actually add up to anything?
I've made around $200.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code START for a $5 bonus on your first tank. That's promo code START. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code START for a $5 bonus on your first tank. That's code START for a $5 bonus.
When purchasing or refinancing a home, do you know what transpires from time of application to the day of settlement? Rod Croucher and his dedicated staff will guide you through the process, protecting you against any adverse title claims or risks. Croucher Abstract and Title, 324 South Main, Ottawa.
This is Walt Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Truth and integrity are very important to us at Dingle & Son. Everyone at the funeral home has the moral character to speak the truth. This is Dingle & Son setting the standard for funeral service.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Welcome back as they will bring in number 19, Nowlin. So Nowlin moves from first base to pitch. It looks like Brummett will move to first. Another righty on the mound. And runners at first and second with 2 down for Ottawa, leading 2-1. Brummett is responsible for the runners on base. First pitch popped up behind home plate, and it does get out of play as the catcher Gleason turned around to look for it. And counted 0-1 to Grady Summerall. Summerall saw the first pitch in the first inning, grounded out to short, or to third, excuse me. And right there, really going up there looking to hit early on. 1-0 pitch outside, 1-1. To Summerall, the left fielder. Summerall hitting .250. Has a pair of hits. He looks at ball 2 outside. Pair of hits, 3 RBIs. That's tied for the team lead. Also has drawn a walk. Swinging at a breaking ball that was low, count to 2-2. In runners at first and second, as it's Allison at second base, Morton at first. 2-2 to Summerall is high, and the count is full. Oh, boy, but not knowing the count, Allison started going to third, and he's thrown out at second base. Allison thought it was ball 4, started walking to third, the throw down to second, and they'll tag him out to end the inning. So the Arrows will leave 1 on base as we will go to the bottom of the second. Ottawa leading 2-1. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball Post 60 on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
O'Reilly. Restore shine and protect your interior with Armor All cleaning and protectant wipes at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Right now, buy 2 canisters of Armor All wipes and get 1 free. Plus, you'll earn double O Rewards points. Clean, shine, and protect with Armor All wipes available at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts or shop online at O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm a speed bump. Did you hear what I said? I'm a speed bump. And if you have cut rate car insurance, the cost to reattach your muffler could really be a bump in the road. So switch to Allstate, save money, and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Based on coverage and limits selected, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. In most states, prices vary based on how you buy. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Arrows do take the lead 2-1 as we go to the bottom of the second inning. Arrows with 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error so far. For Wamego, 1 run on 1 hit. As Grady Summerall will actually lead off the third inning for the Arrows after Allison was thrown out, caught between second and third. So that was a 3-2 count to Summerall, but he will lead it off. Final numbers on Brummett: 1 2/3 innings pitched, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 hits, 2 earned, and then 2 runs given up. It'll be Weber to lead it off, the left fielder, followed by Nowlin and Mayer. So it's 7, 8, and 9 for the Red Raiders. Brett Hadel almost hits Weber. It goes behind him in the right-handed batter's box. Luckily, it didn't clip him in the count at 1-0. Hadel in the first inning, pair of walks, gave up the single. 1-0 pitch from Brett, fouled softly towards the Ottawa dugout. 1-1. There is little to no wind here as you see the outfielders playing shallow. 1-1 pitch. Good breaking ball. It's chopped at the plate, and Ottawa trying to wait for it to go foul, and it does finally. That thing looked like it was going to stop right on the chalk. And now they're going to talk and say that the third base coach is going to come talk with our home plate umpire. And it is going to be called a foul ball. So 1-2 will be the count to Weber. But you're really going to have to get a hold of one to hit it out of the ballpark. Your best chance is to either go the opposite way if you're a righty or pull it if you're a lefty into what they call the Yellow Frog graphic party deck in right field. Done a really nice job here taking an older stadium and adding some really nice elements. Watched a few of the St. Joseph Mustang games on UClick TV. In the Mink League. Find it kind of interesting, though. They do have a Northwest Missouri State ad on top of the scoreboard here. We're in Missouri Western country. I will never complain any opportunity I get a chance to sit in a press box during Arrow season. So you do have the Missouri Western. That's pointed out to me. They do have at least a advertisement here for Missouri Western in left center to say this is Griffin country, but then you got the Northwest Missouri State ad on top of the scoreboard. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to Weber. Leadoff hitter in the bottom of the second for Wamego. 1-2 from Brett. Strikes him out as he gets his third strikeout of the afternoon. Or actually the morning still, my goodness. Started this game around 10:30. It's originally scheduled for 10:45. But because the previous game was run ruled, had a little bit more time to get both teams warmed up. Brings up the first baseman, Nowlin, who is actually now the pitcher on the mound. He came in to relieve Brummett. First pitch swinging. Fouls it high and out of play. 0-1 delivery from Hadel. High for ball 1. The count evens at 1-1. One pitch. Swinging strike again on an off speed, and the count to 2 would make that 1-2. 1-2 delivery just stays high with a fastball, and the count to 2-2. Hadel working at a nice pace this morning. 2-2 from Hadel. Goes back to the breaking ball, and again gets him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts for Hadel. That's his third strikeout in the last 4 hitters. And there will be a mound visit. I think this is going to be a change due to number of pitches to try and keep him for later on in the tournament. See Bryce Elder come out and talk to him. And that is going to be it for Brett. So he goes an inning and 2/3. We'll have a new pitcher when we return. Looks to be Jake Richards. We're listening to Ottawa Arrows baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
We heard you have a thing for shopping, but what if you didn't have to do it alone. Here at Stitch Fix, we pair you with a stylist so you can discover fresh looks your closet can't live without. We learn your taste, size, and price range and deliver outfits you'll wear again and again. Whether you like modern blazers or boho dresses, we make your thing our thing. Stitch Fix. Get $20 off your first purchase at stitchfix.com/radio. Limited time offer. You must purchase within 2 days of signing up.
Make time to attend the Hometown Marketplace Business Liquidation Auction today at 10. Hosted by Daryl Stottlemyre of the Eastern Kansas Auction Barn. In addition to fixtures, you'll have an opportunity to bid on a wide variety of antiques, guns and knives, belt buckles, and World War II metal figures. Bid on glassware, collectibles, and more. Concessions for purchase on site. Additional parking available behind the building. It's your last chance to take home a piece of your hometown marketplace. 113 North Main Street in Ottawa.
It will be Jake Richards on in relief for Hadel. His numbers, an inning and 2/3, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, 1 hit, 1 run. It was unearned. Richards will move from third base to the mound as we'll try and get you where everyone else moved to. Like Allison moves to third, Hadel to short, and Kiefer to second. How they will defensively be set up. Allison to third, Richards to the mound, Hadel to short, and Kiefer to second. Should be all of the changes there. A great first outing in this tournament for Brett Hadel, and a breaking ball, first pitch lifted to center field. It bounces in front of Morton, and a 2-out single for Wamego. And then that ball is thrown through the infield, allowing Meyer to go to second base on the error. And a runner in scoring position for Wamego. That is Ottawa's second error of the game. We're going to charge it to the second baseman. That will actually go on Kiefer, and that pitch to Toshman is going to hit him. So first pitch to Toshman, he will go to first base. So runners at first and second with 2 outs now for Wamego. As they go back to the top of the lineup, Toshman led it off, and then it'll be Cottom who walked in the first inning. First pitch is low for ball 1. Pitch inside, 2-0. Richards has appeared in a game this year. He's gone 2 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned, a walk and 2 strikeouts, and he does get one in there into the zone on 2-0 to make it 2-1. Runners at first and second for the Red Raiders, 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Arrows up by 1. Breaking ball is going to be popped up to shallow center field. Morton looking like he has a beat on it, makes the grab to end the threat for the Red Raiders. We go to the third inning. Arrows leading 2-1. Listen to Ottawa Arrow Post 60 Baseball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
How do you make the most of your land? If you ask the Wrens, who run with us on a John Deere mower, they tell you,
I mow first, then I do all the trimming.
But the Hubbards, who work behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, would say,
if it's something you want, just go after it and try it.
Then there's the Mosers, who may mention from the seat of their John Deere Gator UTV.
You can't be all work and not play.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. Learn how to make the most of yours at Deere.com. Nothing runs like a Deere.
The Ottawa Herald's new owner, Cherry Road Media, is bringing back local news to your local newspaper and wants your help. Send news tips or story ideas to news@ottawaherald.com. For advertising, call Erica, 785-577-3935.
All of us at Kansas State Bank thank you for seeing the value of what a hometown bank means to our community. This is Bank President Roger Maxwell, and we've done our best during these most trying times to be here for you and your banking needs. For over 100 years, Kansas State Bank has known the value of the past, the importance of the present, and the innovation of the future. Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
Richards able to work out of the jam with runners at first and second. As Richards came in and had the leadoff single that turned into the runner getting to second base on the throwing error. And then from there, hit a batter, but then popped out to center field to keep Wamego off the scoreboard in the second inning. Grady Summerall will lead it off for the Arrows. He was left in the batter's box to end the second inning. And he's going to drop a great bunt, but it's going to kick foul. Got a bad break. Is that one quite a divot there from where the line is and where the grass is, and if you catch that corner just right, it'll kick foul. But if that bunt stayed in fair territory with Summerall's speed, he would have made it safely. Tying the count 0-1. Grounded out in the first inning. Is tied for the team lead coming into today with 3 RBI. 0-1 delivery. Summerall's going to hit this one to left field. Is that one going to get in the gap? It is. Summerall turns for second. And he's going to get himself a stand-up double. He's actually going to go ahead and slide anyways. That throw was going to be well high, and he's going to have a double to start the third inning for the Arrows. That is his first extra base hit of the season. Just went and got it. That pitch was up in the zone. Brings up Brett Hadel. Singled in the first. Came around to score the first run of the game. He shows bunt, drops it to the first base side. It's going to be a close play at first, as he does get the sacrifice bunt to move Summerall to third. Bring up Trenton Roberts, RBI single in the first inning. Good fundamental baseball there from the Arrows. Brett worked that to the first base side nicely. Maybe have a little bit more control with those wood bats when you bunt than you do with the metal. That one, first pitch swinging from Roberts. Now back to the netting, 0-1. That RBI for Trenton was his first of the year. In the first inning, Arrows trying to extend it here with one out. Top of the third, runner at third. 0-1 pitch. Fastball catches the corner, 0-2 to the righty Roberts. Nowlin still on the mound. Heading the count 0-2 on Roberts. He takes Hyatt inside for ball one. One-two count to the catcher, Roberts. Delivery from Nowlin. Lifted to the right side of the infield. There are 3 Red Raiders there. Backing up is the first baseman, Brummett, to make the grab, and will keep Summerall at third base. Yeah, pop out to the first baseman. Brings up Wyatt Sink, who popped out to second in the first inning. Mentioned in that first inning, it's the first game of the year for Wyatt. Played on this team a year ago. He takes outside for ball one. Ball, no strikes. Summerall at third. And Nowlin working entirely out of the windup. Gets a fastball by Sink and the count to 1-1. So Summerall with lots of space to operate down the third base line. 2 down top of the third. 1-1 pitch to Sink. He's going to pop one out of play. Out in front of a fastball. It's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Summerall at third led off the inning with a double. Sack bunt moved him over to third. 1-2 to Sink. High for ball 2. Again, this is game 1 of pool play in the 3rd annual walk-off wood bat tournament. 2-2 delivery, low. It's going to get to the backstop, and Summerall's going to score on the wild pitch, and the Arrows take a 3-1 lead. Catcher Gleason tried to backhand it. Had no chance to pick that one up out of the dirt. They have a brick backstop. And that thing just deadened as soon as it got to the wall. Made a long run for the catcher. The bases was empty as Sink will foul it back. And we'll go 3-2 again. Bathing in sunshine right now are both teams. 3-2 pitch, and that ball foul tipped off the glove of the catcher Gleason. Sink continuing to battle. The increasing clouds as the day goes on. Arrows will play again at 4 p.m. at Hyde Park. 3-2 on the way. High for ball 4. Sink works back from behind 1-2. Draw the 2-out walk. This is the second walk issued by Nowlin. I'll bring up Jake Richards. We'll take outside for ball 1. Ball in, no strikes. Sink at first. One-0 pitch. Foul tipped by Richards. Count at 1-1. Richards singled in the second. Able to move to second base on a wild pitch. Moved over to third on a ground out and then scored on a wild pitch. Gave the Arrows a 2-1 lead at that point. They're now up 3-1 as they chase Sink back to first. 1-1 to Richards. Change up in there for a strike 1-2. Richards has now scored 6 runs on the year. He's tied with Logan Morton for the team lead. 1-2 pitch, swinging strike 3 at a fastball that was a little out of the zone, but the Arrows strike again. Scored 1 run in each of the first 3 innings as they go up 3-1, going to the bottom of the third. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is a hideaway storm shelter. Get yours at Trindle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
Advent Health Ottawa invites you to Walk-In Wednesdays, a weekly hiring event from 10 to noon at 1302 South Main. They're currently looking for RNs, clinical and non-clinical support, and entry-level staff. Visit careers.adventhealth.com/Ottawa for details. Advent Health Ottawa is an equal opportunity employer. Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
We heard you have a thing for shopping, but what if you didn't have to do it alone? Here at Stitch Fix, we pair you with a stylist so you can discover fresh looks your closet can't live without. We learn your taste, size, and price range, and deliver outfits you'll wear again and again. Whether you like modern blazers or boho dresses, we make your thing our thing. Stitch Fix. Get $20 off your first purchase at stitchfix.com/radio. Limited time offer. You must purchase within 2 days of signing up.
Arrows able to score on another wild pitch. Grady Summerall led off the inning with a double, would come around to score on that wild pitch with 2 outs. The Arrows up 3-1, go to the bottom of the third. Richards back out there, came in relief for Hadel after Brett went an inning and 2/3. Leading it off will be the 3-hitter Gleason. He takes a changeup for a strike, 0-1. Took Richards a couple batters to get comfortable on that mound. Himself a little bit of jam, but got out of it. 0-1 delivery, another changeup. This one stays high, 1-1. One delivery, shot foul. 1-2. You have a flag in center field, but it is not moving a bit. You're down in a little bit of a bowl here, protected by trees on all sides. 1-2 pitch is low, and the count to 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he's going to strike him out on another off-speed for the first out of the bottom of the third. Gleason goes down swinging. He's up the first baseman, Brummett. He walked in the first. Delivery from Richards, hit to third base, but foul. 0-1. One pitch. Change up for a strike. 1-1, or 0-2, excuse me. Look at the other teams in this tournament. The AC Kings, KBA, SJ Legion. That one's foul tip on the 0-2. Of course, the Wamego team, Franchise, and Lightning, which the Arrows will see the Lightning at 4 p.m. The ball's in 2 strikes, 1 down, bottom of the third. Arrows up 3-1. Jake Richards on the mound for Ottawa. 0-2 delivery. Goes to the breaking ball. It's outside, and the count to 1-2. As he faces Brummett, the 4-hitter. 1-2 on the way, and the fastball stays high, 2-2. This one just foul tip. That one was out of the zone. Brummett went to go and get it. He'll foul it back. Ball 2 strikes. Richards, this one's going to be hit backhanded by Hadel, but he lost the ball. Actually, he lost his glove, and the ball was with it. Kept it in front of him, though. It'll be an infield single. That was going to be very deep in the hole on the left side of the infield. It'll be an infield single for Brummett. Second time he has reached base. Brings up the center fielder, McIntyre. Struck out in the first as Richards will step off the mound, and now will work out of the stretch. Wamego has not been shy about trying to steal some bases today. First pitch, fouled at the plate. Counted 0-1. Right-handed hitting McIntyre. 0-1 pitch. They're actually going to throw over to first base to chase Brummett back. No balls a strike, 1 out. Bottom of the third. Wamego at the plate. Arrows leading 3-1. 0-1 delivery from Richards is in the dirt. Roberts blocks it, but Brummett with too much speed will take second. It's kind of a delayed steal. I think Roberts thought that he was going to hold off on trying to take a bag. By the time he picked it up, Brummett was already halfway to second base. 1-1 delivery from Richards. Stays high, 2-1. Runner in scoring position now for Wamego with 1 out. 2-1 on the way from Jake. It's going to be hit to center field. Morton, a couple steps back. They're going to try and tag up, and then they'll go back as Morton was ready to show off the cannon. And another fly out to center field for the Red Raiders. Brings up the second baseman, Monroe. Popped up to second base in the first inning. Huge lead at second right now for Brummett. And Richards will step off and chase him back to second base. Delivery from Richards. Popped up to the left side. Hadel looking like he's going to call everyone off as he works his way to the foul line. He'll make the grab for the third out. So Wamego does leave a runner on base. They get 1 hit, but no runs. They go to the 4th inning. Ottawa 3, Wamego 1. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
Susan, I'm sorry I'm late. Traffic is terrible.
It sure is. But on top of that, gas prices have been skyrocketing. I can't believe how expensive gas has gotten recently.
Prices at the pump are up, but I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash?
Back every time I buy gas.
And does that actually add up to anything?
I've made around $200.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code START for a $5 bonus on your first tank. That's promo code START. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code START for a $5 bonus on your first tank. That's code START for a $5 bonus.
Arrows lead 3-1. Richards has worked an inning and a third in relief for Hadel and has kept that lead intact. Arrows with 3 runs on 4 hits, 2 errors. Wamego 1 run, 2 hits, no errors through 3 innings. Winning it off for Ottawa will be Zayton Vink. 7, 8, and 9 due up. Zayton with the old school look, no batting gloves on those wood bats. Grounded back to the pitcher in the second. He's 0 for 1. And quickly swinging down the first base line. That's tailing, and it's fair. Vink going to turn for second base. Gets into the corner. He's going to have a stand-up double. He makes a big turn at second as he just shoots it the other way. It's all the way into the corner before Toshman can pick it up. Second inning in a row, the Arrows will start off with an extra base hit. Double for Zayton Vink. His second double of the season. Actually, both his hits this year are now doubles. I'll bring up Connor Kiefer. With Vink at second. Arrows leading by 2, trying to continue to extend it. Kiefer looking like he's going to show bunt, and he will. First pitch in the dirt. It's going to kick off the leg protector. And easily taking third is Vink. On another wild pitch. Arrows have scored 2 runs on wild pitches already. But that one was going to be tough for the catcher Gleason to deal with. It bounced on the front edge of home plate. And that pitch is just above the knees. It's ball 2. Kiefer struck out looking in the second. 2-0 pitch. Called a strike on the outside corner. It's 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike. Pitch on the way, and it's going to be jammed inside, popped up behind home plate. Catch will be made by Gleason. That's a huge out there for Wamego. We got Jason Allison. Walked in the second inning, but was thrown out. A little confusion. He was confused on the count. Started to walk to third like it was ball 4 and ended up being chased back to second base. First pitch to him is high for ball 1. Allison now playing in the field at third. They'd moved him over to third after the pitching change. He swings at one low in the zone and fouls it away. Count it 1-1. Be Morton on deck. Ball and 1 strike, 1 down, runner at third for the Arrows. 1-1 delivery. Swinging at a changeup out in front. Allison behind in the count at 1-2. Just the second plate appearance of the year for Jason Allison. 1-2 pitch. High and a count to 2-2. Top of the 4th, Arrows up 3-1. Zayden Vink led this inning off with a double down the first base line. It's going to be hit to the left side. They're going to come to the plate with the throw. The tag is going to be in time to get Vink. That's just a tough break there for the Arrows. That ball was hit so hard. There's a good throw by the third baseman, Meyer, and a good tag by Gleason to get Vink at the plate. So the fielder's choice goes 5-2. Allison does reach, but Vink out at the plate. First pitch swinging from Logan Morton. Infield was playing in just a little bit. Was Meyer, but that's a huge play there defensively for Wamego to keep this a 3-1 score. Allison put it in play, and Vink with good speed, just a better defensive play there from Wamego. 0-1 delivery to Morton, low and inside, and the count to 1-1. And did they call a balk? They did. So taking second base is Jason Allison. That should, didn't see, it should be just 0-1. Yeah, didn't see anything. Now we'll go to 1-1. Haven't seen now we will see it from our home plate umpire. So the count at 1-1. Allison at second, Morton at the plate. Logan is 0 for 1. Did reach on a walk. Takes outside. 2-1. Morton, 3 RBIs this year. The outfield creeping up. We know he has good power. Fastball outside, 3-1. Morton has reached base in 7 of 14 plate appearances. 3-1 pitch. Big swing on a fastball inside. Just missed it. Found it back. A big hack from Morton. Count goes full with 2 outs. Jason Allison at second base. Three-two on the way. Low for ball 4. There's it first and second now for the Arrows with 2 outs. For Grady Summerall, doubled into the gap in left center in the third inning. Came around to score on a wild pitch as he is 1 for 2. If Summerall can stay hot right here. First pitch is outside, 4-1 as it goes to 1-0. Allison at second, Morton at first. Arrows leading by 2, and we have another pitching change. We'll see Coach Moody come on out for Wamego. Make the long walk out. Really nice dugouts here at Bill Welch Stadium. Maybe just a meeting of the minds right now. Haven't seen him hand off the ball quite yet. And it looks like it is going to be a pitching change, so we will take a break. When we come back, Arrows with runners at first and second with 2 outs. You'll listen to Ottawa Arrows baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Have you outgrown your home? Call Daryl Stottlemyre, Reese and Nichols Town and Country Realty, 785-241-0208, and list today.
How do you make the most of your land? If you ask the Wrens, who run with us on a John Deere mower, they tell you,
I mow first, then I do all the trimming.
But the Hubbards, who work behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, would say,
If it's something you want, just go after it and try it.
Then there's the Mosers, who may mention from the seat of their John Deere Gator UTV,
You can't be all work and not play.
there are millions of ways to make the most of your land. Learn how to make the most of yours at Deere.com. Nothing runs like a Deere.
This Father's Day, visit Boot Barn for quality gifts and personalized services. Gifts range from American-made and handcrafted cowboy boots to durable suede jackets, iconic Western shirts, and heavy-duty jeans. We provide same-day gift delivery with gift wrapping and a card included. And when you visit us in store, our team of experts can help guide you as you shop. Boot Barn for Father's Day. Unwrap the West.
Meyer, the third baseman, who will come in to pitch. Third pitcher of the game. We'll try and get you the defensive changes as quickly as we can. For Wamego, it looks to be Brummett moving to third, which would mean Nowlin would actually go back to first. So really the only change is Meyer to the mound and Brummett to third base. Meyer will face Grady Summerall. Runners at first and second and 2 outs. The Arrows up by 2, 3-1. It was a 1-0 count to Summerall. It's now 1-1 as the first pitch from Meyer is a strike. One pitch. Big hack from Summerall. He goes the other way with it, but it goes foul. Count at 1-2. Summerall, who played on the single-A team last year, made an instant impact since joining the AAA club. 1-2 delivery to Grady. Breaking ball that stays outside. That's a tough one to lay off of if you're Summerall in a count of 2-2. Arrows trying to extend the lead. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. They have scored a run in every inning so far. 2-2 pitch, outside, ball 3. Count has gone full. Brett Hadel on deck. Lefty Summerall at the plate. 3-2 pitch, runners going, ball 4. And the bases are loaded for Hadel. Allison at third, Morton at second, now Summerall at first. Hadel is 1 for 1. Singled in the first, came around to score, then laid down a sac bunt, which later resulted in a run. First pitch to Brett is low for ball 1. Played just over an hour. 1-0 delivery. High and outside, 2-0. Now, they have the game slated for 2-hour increments, which didn't see the official tournament rules, whether we're playing the Legion rules of an hour and a half or if we're playing 2 hours, so 2 hours or 7 innings. 2-0 pitch to Hadel. He's going to hit one to the right side of the infield, and the second baseman's going to make the grab as the Arrows will leave the bases loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Ottawa 3, Wamego 1. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Hey, it's Tim from the Gun Guys. Don't see the gun you want in our store? Before you shop out of town, talk to us about ordering that gun for you. This not only saves you time, but money too. We're conveniently open 7 days a week. Shop on our website, thegunguys.net. The Gun Guys, 412 South Main in downtown Ottawa.
Carol Morgan came to Arvest Bank needing to get a loan. Let's hear what happens.
So Carol, good news. You're approved for this loan and at this interest rate.
Yay, that's great.
You also mentioned you have some credit card debt. Would you be interested in rolling that into this loan so you're paying off that credit card at this same rate?
Really?
Yep, then it's all just one payment instead of 2.
Wow, that's
helpful?
Very helpful.
Personal loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
Arrows do leave the bases loaded in the top half of the fourth. Pitching change works out for Wamego. Jake Richards has gone an inning in 2/3 and came in relief for Brett Hadel. So far has given up just 1 hit. 7, 8, and 9, Weber, Nowlin, and Meyer to the plate for the Red Raiders. The bottom of the fourth. Weber struck out swinging in the second. And he's going to drop a bunt right to Richards. He'll field it. The throw is in time, out to Sink for the first down of the inning. Tried to catch the Arrows sleeping a little bit, but that bunt was a little too hard. Richards able to field his position. It's one of the nice things about you bringing your third baseman to pitch. You know he's going to know how to field his position. Brings up the first baseman, Nowlin, with one down. Change-up is high from Richards for ball one. One 0 pitch is outside, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes to the eighth hitter in the lineup. 2-0 delivery. Gets him with a changeup, 2-1. Now one out in front of it. Two-0 pitch, going to be hit to second base. It's going to be backhanded by Kiefer. Going to have to throw it quickly. It's low. Did Sink go and get it? No, it bounces off the back stump. Down that first base line, off the bricks. And it's to go ahead and record that a hit. It was going to be a tough play for Kiefer, who backhanded it behind second base. The throw looked like it might have been in time, but maybe by less than a half a step. We're going to give Nowlin the single, and he'll stand at first with one down in the bottom of the fourth. First pitch swinging, fouled away by Meyer. It's 0-1. One delivery. It's going to be lifted to left field. Ranging over to his left is Summerall to make the grab for the second out. Meyer was up there swinging first two pitches he saw. There goes a fly out to left. Back to the top of the Wamego lineup for Toshman. He has reached base twice. Singled in the first, walked in the second. Also scored a run. They're going to throw over to first base. Sending Nowlin back diving. Bottom of the fourth, 2 outs. Runner at first base for Wamego. This is going to be chopped to short to Hadel. Going to just flip it over to second base. Keeper will step on the bag. No runs, one hit. No errors, none left on base. We will go to the fifth inning here in St. Joe. Ottawa leading 3-1. Listen to Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Baseball on 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO.
How do you make the most of your land? If you ask the Wrens, who run with us on a John Deere mower, they tell you,
I mow first, then I do all the trimming.
But the Hubbards, who work behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, would say,
if it's something you want, just go after it and try it.
Then there's the Mosers, who may mention from the seat of their John Deere Gator UTV,
you can't be all work and not play.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. Learn how to make the most of yours at Deere.com. Nothing runs like a Deere.
Protect your real estate investment with title insurance from Croucher Abstract and Title Company. A one-time premium payment covers you against title fraud, forgery, undisclosed heirs, and more. 785-242-3281.
No matter the brand, Adamson Brothers can prepare your AC for the hot summer months ahead. Call them today, 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort since 1983.
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
3-1 lead for the Arrows. We start the fifth inning. Both teams unable to put anything on the board in the last inning. First time both teams have put a 0 up in this game. It'll be Roberts, Sink, and Richards. So 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Arrows. As they will face Meyer, who got the last out of the fourth inning. Arrows do have 3 runs on 5 hits, a couple errors. For Wamego, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors through 4. Trenton Roberts has an RBI single back in the first inning as he's 1 for 2. Popped up to the first baseman in the third. Dig in from the right side, and we're ready to go. First pitch, foul back. 0-1. No balls and a strike. The catcher, Roberts. In the top of the fifth, Arrows leading by 2. 1-0 and outside, 1-1. One ball, one strike to Roberts. He's going to hit this one well to center. The center fielder going back on it. Still going back. It's over his head. He's going to turn for 2 is Roberts. And he's going to slide into second. He'll have a double. He got all of that pitch. Drove it to deep center. The center fielder, McIntyre, tripped and fell down. And it's another leadoff double for the Arrows. Third inning in a row, the Arrows have a leadoff double. They're going to get a courtesy runner out there for Roberts. Try and get that number to you here shortly. Brings up Wyatt Sink. They're going to look to throw back to the runner. It's going to be Paul Gillette, number 22, as the pinch runner. I think our scorekeeper for that one. Scoreboard operator. That pitch is low, 1-0 to Sink. One-0 delivery to Wyatt. Fastball for a strike, 1-1. Sink hasn't shown bunt quite yet. We'll see if he does it here on 1-1. He's going to hit this one to left field, but in shallow left. Catch will be made by Weaver for the first out. Keeps the runner at second. Fly out for Sink. With one down, it'll be Jake Richards, who is 1 for 2. He singled in the second, came around to score a run. First pitch, they have a fastball for a strike from Meyer, 0-1. Top of the fifth in St. Joe. Big lead. Gillette looked like he was going to go and kind of slipped about halfway to third base, able to get back. That pitch was high and a count to 1-1. He was trying to get a big jump. 1 ball and 1 strike to Jake Richards. And he'll be walked back to second base. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 on the way. Low, 2-1. Arrows have 6 hits. 3 of those have been doubles. 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Is he going to get past the shortstop? No, it was a nice play there. They're going to be able to get Richards at first as the shortstop caught him. Had to go behind the bag. Momentum carried him enough to where he was able to make the throw in time. Does move the runner over to third, though, as Gillette goes to third. Richards goes 6-3. Bring up Zayton Vink. He doubled in the fourth. What was left at third base. First pitch to him is high, 1-0. Vink went the opposite way down the first base line on that double. Gillette with a healthy lead at third. 1-0 pitch is high and a count to 2-0. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs, top of the fifth. Arrows up 3-1, but would like to try and extend it. 2-0 pitch. Shot down the first base line and foul. Ottawa's had runners in scoring position in every inning. They have put pressure on Wamego all morning. See if Vink can come up with a clutch hit right here. 2 balls and 1 strike as he's ahead in the count. Delivery, a slider that's called a strike. On the outer part of the plate, it's 2-2. Nice job by Gleason to frame it. That one looked like it was outside the plate. 2-2 pitch. Almost hits him. Count to 3-2. It was high and tight. 3-2 count. Gillette, the courtesy runner for Roberts, who led off the inning with a double, standing at third base. 3-2 pitch. Outside, ball 4. Runners at the corners with 2 outs for Connor Kiefer. Kiefer 0 for 2. He has a ground out, or excuse me, a fly out and a strikeout. He popped up to the catcher in the 4th inning. First pitch to Kiefer. That's well hit to center field, but the center fielder playing mid-depth this time makes the grab to retire Kiefer. Arrows leave 2 on the base paths. They have no runs, 1 hit. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Ottawa 3, Wamego 1. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. We appreciate the people of Franklin County. We serve some of the nicest folks you would ever want to meet. Thank you. We appreciate your patronage. This is Dangle & Son setting the standard for funeral service.
Your neck supports the weight of 4 bowling balls every time you look down at your cell phone. After a time, your body will start to react with more headaches, neck, and back pain. It can be helped. Contact Ottawa Chiropractic, 785-242-4100.
This Father's Day, visit Boot Barn for quality gifts and personalized services. Gifts range from American-made and handcrafted cowboy boots to durable suede jackets, iconic Western shirts, and heavy-duty jeans. We provide same-day gift delivery with gift wrapping and a card included. And when you visit us in store, our team of experts can help guide you as you shop. Boot Barn for Father's Day. Unwrap the West.
The Ottawa Herald's new owner, Cherry Road Media, is bringing back local news to your local newspaper and wants your help. Send news tips or story ideas to news@ottawaherald.com. For advertising, call Erica, 785-577-3935.
Bottom of the 5th. This one's hit hard to left. Summerall going back on it. Makes the grab as well hit by Cottom. Summerall with good speed makes first out of the inning. Richards back out on the mound. Brings up the catcher Gleason. It's 2, 3, and 4 in the Wamego lineup. Gleason's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch from Richards is low, 1-0. The 3-1 Arrow lead in the bottom of the 5th. 1-0 pitch foul back, 1-1. The Arrows in the 3rd annual walk-off wood bat tournament. Bats that teams have been provided, actually are made here in St. Joseph, Missouri, by walk-off wood bats. 2-1 pitch from Richards. Just misses. He tried to go back to the curveball and must have missed a little too far inside. It's 3-1. 3-1 from Richards. And try and drop the bunt on 3-1 is Gleason. It's foul tipped back to the backstop. Count goes full. Three-two delivery. Strikes him out on a changeup. Richards battles back from 3-1 to get the strikeout. With two down in the bottom of the fifth, it'll be the pitcher Brummett. He is 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. And he takes the first pitch strike from Richards. On one pitch. This one's going to be shot softly. This is going to be a tough play for whoever fields it and just kind of goes into a triangle there. The third baseman, Allison, tried to field it, but it was softly hit, and it'll be an infield single. He was already at first base by the time any arrow got to it. So we're going to give Brummett his second hit of the game. Keeps the inning alive for Wamego with two down. Richards tried to make a diving play at it, but his momentum was taken in the other way. First pitch grounded to Hadel. His throw in time. No runs on one hit, one left on base for the Red Raiders. We go to the sixth inning. Ottawa 3, Wamego 1. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Susan, I'm sorry I'm late. Traffic is terrible.
It sure is. But on top of that, gas prices have been skyrocketing. I can't believe how expensive gas has gotten recently.
Prices at the pump are up, but I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
And does that actually add up to anything?
I've made around $200.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code START for a $5 bonus on your first tank. That's promo code START. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code START for a $5 bonus on your first tank. That's code START for a $5 bonus.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
The fourth pitcher of the game for Wamego. Gleason, the catcher, will take over on the mound as we will wait and see who's behind the plate, what defensive changes there might be. It'll be McIntyre now behind the plate, which he was in center field. Try and get a number of who has moved to center field. That is going to be Talkman. So he moves from right field to center field. So we're going to do the best we can to get you where these defensive alignments are. But that is McIntyre behind the plate and Gleason on the mound. That's battery right now for the Red Raiders. That is Toshman moving from right field to center field. Try and see who's out in right now. And that is where our previous pitcher, Meyer, will go. So Meyer in right, Toshman in center, Gleason in the pitch, and McIntyre behind the plate. Leading it off for Ottawa will be Jason Allison. 9-1-2 due up for the Arrows in the sixth. First pitch swinging, foul tipped into the glove, strike one. Allison 0 for 1. Had a fielder's choice back in the fourth. Fortunately, it was just a well-hit ball to third that made a play at the plate, turned into a fielder's choice. He's behind the count here, 0-2 to Gleason. Wamego, as I mentioned, has used 4 pitchers. So we're in the top of the sixth. 0-2 to Allison. Strike three looking. Back to the top of the Arrow lineup with Logan Morton. That is only the third strikeout of the game for Wamego pitching. Morton 0 for 1, but he is walked twice. Makes his fourth plate appearance. Big hack on a fastball behind it, 0-1. Gleason with a little more McIntyre, with a little more velocity. Apologies, make that Gleason. A little more velocity than what we've seen from the previous three pitchers. Working at an interesting angle as well. 0-1 delivery, going to be shot to short. Goes off the leg of the shortstop. Morton slow out of the box, and he's going to be safe. That's going to be an error on the shortstop. Morton lost his footing out of the box. There was plenty of time at short for Cottom. That's going to go E6. And the first error of the game for Wamego. So Morton standing at first with one out. Brings up Grady Summerall. And he's going to pop one in the infield. The shortstop over to his left. Cottom makes the grab for the second out. After committing the error, Cottom comes right back and makes the catch on the flyout by Summerall. Brings up Brett Hadel with two down in the sixth. Runner at first is Logan Morton. Delivery to Brett. Low, and a nice snag by McIntyre. That one landed in front of the plate and actually ended up throwing back to first base to chase Morton back to the bag. Count at 1-0. Hadel's 0 for 1. Always make that, 1 for 2. Singled back in the first inning, came around to score. Had a sac bunt and then a fly out. He's ahead in the count here, 2-0. 2-0 pitch from Gleason. Inside corner for a strike, 2-1. One count, 2 outs. Morton at first. Delivery from Gleason just misses Hadel. Count to 3-1. He's able to get out of the box in time. Game 1 of 2 today for Ottawa. They'll play at 4 o'clock. It's a different location against the Lightning. 3-1 on the way is high for ball 4. Hadel will take his base. He reaches base for the second time this afternoon. Interesting enough, the Lightning play next here at Phil Welch. They'll play the franchise, and then they will actually have to turn around right after that game is over, make their way over to Hyde Park to play the Arrows. It'll be an interesting pitching situation for the Lightning. That was the case. Runners at first and second again for Ottawa. For Trenton Roberts. Roberts takes fastball for a strike, 0-1. RBI single in the first inning and doubled in the fifth to lead off that inning, but was left stranded at third base. Morton at second, Hadel at first. 0-1 pitch and a check swing. He did go around. It's 0-2. Pulled on the breaking ball. No balls and 2 strikes to Trenton Roberts. Pitch from Gleason outside, 1-2. Gleason has a long delay. Once he gets set, can kind of throw off a base runner. 1 ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the 6th. Arrows leading 3-1, and he's going to strike him out on a changeup. 2 in the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 2 left on base for Ottawa. We go to the bottom of the sixth. Arrows leading 3-1. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Baseball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Carol Morgan came to Arvest Bank needing to get a loan. Let's hear what happens.
So, Carol, good news. You're approved for this loan and at this interest rate.
Yay, that's great.
You also mentioned you have some credit card debt. Would you be interested in rolling that into this loan so you're paying off that credit card at this same rate?
Really?
Yep, then it's all just one payment instead of two.
Wow, that's
Helpful?
very helpful.
Personal loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
Advent Health Ottawa invites you to Walk-In Wednesdays, a weekly hiring event from 10 to noon at 1302 South Main. They're currently looking for RNs, clinical and non-clinical support, and entry-level staff. Visit careers.adventhealth.com/Ottawa for details. Advent Health Ottawa is an equal opportunity employer.
3-1 scoreline going to the bottom of the sixth. Arrows on top, and Jake Richards back on the mound. He took over after Hadel won an inning and 2/3. Just giving up a pair of hits so far. You look at who he will face. Monroe, Weber, and Nowlin, 6, 7, and 8. Due up in the sixth. Three runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for Ottawa. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error for the Red Raiders from Wamego. Second baseman Monroe to the plate. First pitch from Richards, change up for a strike, 0-1. A 1 delivery, going to be hit right off the leg of Richards. Hadel's there to field it. The throw is well high, goes off the backstop. There could be a close play at second, and Stink falls down, which allows the runner to go to second base. I don't know if it deflected off the leg of Richards initially. Hadel, unfortunately, is going to be issued an error on that one. That one will go E6. Monroe goes all the way to second base. So the leadoff hitter getting to second. Roberts can't find it, and the runner's going to scramble all the way to third base on the wild pitch. No outs, bottom of the sixth inning. Monroe standing at third. This one's going to be lifted to the left side of the infield. Hadel back onto the outfield grass, makes the grab for the first out. Brings up Nowlin, who is back at first base. He pitched one of the 4 pitchers we've seen from Wamego. Nowlin's 1 for 2. Change up in there for a strike. 0-1. 1 out in the bottom of the sixth. Arrows up 3-1, but Wamego has a runner at third. 0-1 pitch, foul tipped at the plate. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Delivery from Richards. That ball just getting a piece of it at the plate was Nowlin to stay alive. Richards thought he had another strikeout. No balls, 2 strikes. To Nowlin, who singled in the 4th inning. 0-2 pitch is high, 1-2. 1-2 delivery. Low, it's Roberts able to block it and keep it within a few feet. Keep the runner at third, the count at 2-2. Scrambling a little bit to find the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 down, runner at third is Monroe. 2-2 delivery. Low again, ball 3. Allen's worked all the way back from 0-2 to get it full. 3-2 pitch. Hit to short. It's going to be on a hop. Hadel's going to come to the plate. The throw is high. Collision at the plate. The runner's going to turn for second. Richards throw down to second and not in time. Second error of the inning on the Arrows as Monroe scores. On the E6. Second error of the inning issued to the Arrows. Their 4th error of the game. And meeting at the mound. Now it made it all the way to second base. Wait to see what the Arrows elect to do here. It's been cut to a 1-run lead. And it would have been a close play at home as head coach Bryce Elder out to chat with his team, maybe just gain their composure back a little bit. And it is going to be Richards staying out there. Tying run standing at second base. It'll be Meyer, the 9-hitter, who is 1 for 2. One ball and 2 strikes. My apologies, no balls, and we reset here with Meyer, the third baseman. First pitch hit to center field. Morton having to scramble back, still working. He's going to make the grab. No, did he drop it? They're going to say he lost it on the exchange, trying to throw him out at third, which the runner did tag up. So the runner is out at first, so it's a fly out to center. But the tying run in Nowlin tagged up and went to third. A tough inning here for Ottawa. Pair of errors. Got 4 on the afternoon. Now to the top of the lineup with Toshman. First pitch. And he grounds it to Hadel, who gets it over to Sink, which makes it just a 3-2 scoreline as we go to the 7th inning here in St. Joseph, Missouri. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Would you like to work with a company whose core values include safety, efficiency, and professionalism? If so, All Seasons Air Conditioning and Heating is the place for you. If you've got experience in commercial refrigeration or installation and service work with residential units and an EPA-valid universal refrigeration certificate, you could be working for the premier local heating and cooling company with very competitive pay, insurance, paid vacations, retirement, and a family-style and family-friendly environment. Apply today at 126 West Wilson or call All Seasons at 8888 Airman.
Spoil Dad with the Father's Day at Lowe's, where you'll save big on the sweetest assortment of his favorite treats. Like a Craftsman 20-volt drill kit, was $79, now $69. Or gifts that sizzle, like a special buy Blackstone 28-inch griddle starter kit, now $278, valued at $329. There's nothing sweeter than Father's Day at Lowe's. Home to any budget, home to any possibility. While supplies last, about 6/9 through 6/15.
Even with 2 errors in that inning, the Arrows only give up 1 run. They keep their lead intact at 3-2 as we go to the final inning in the top of the 7th. As the Arrows will have Sink, Richards, and Vink. So it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up. And even those 2 errors from Hadel, I think someone with less range doesn't get to the first ball. It was going to be a tough play. And the second one tried to come home with it. Would have been a close play at the plate, just kind of airmailed the throw. But he comes back and able to get the final put out of the inning and keep it a 3-2 scoreline and keep that tying run at third base. Top of the 7th for Wyatt Sink. Arrows 3 runs, 6 hits, 4 errors. Wamego 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. First pitch to Wyatt Fink from Gleason. That one's thrown over the head of the catcher, 1-0. Gleason with a little bit of a, what you would call like a Daisuke Matsuyama type of release. He takes a long time to get the leg kick. So he actually starts out kind of a hybrid wind-up look. He starts out in the stretch, and then he kind of times up when he wants to let it go. As he gets a fastball by Fink, it's 1-1. So just kind of plays with hitters as far as when he's going to release the baseball. See him speed it up. We see him slow it down. 1-1 pitch. High, 2-1. Fink 0 for 2. Did walk back in the third. A pair of flyouts. 1-1 pitch. Fastball gets by him, 1-2. Lead off in the 7th inning for Ottawa. Insurance run would be huge for them right now. 1-2 pitches outside, 2-2. To the first baseman, Wyatt Fink. 2-2 pitch. He'll strike out at 1 low for the first out of the inning. Arrows have kind of been stuck on 3 runs after they scored 1 run in the first, the second, and the third. They've had base runners in every inning since, but have been unable to get anyone across the plate. First pitch swinging from Richards, fouled back to the netting. As you look at what is due up, it'll be 2, 3, and 4 to the plate in the bottom half of the 7th for Wamego. 0-1 delivery to Richards. In on the hands and pops it up out of play, 0-2. Richards has just been fantastic on the mound. A run that was given up in the bottom of the 6th is unearned to him. 0-2 delivery. Richards going to strike out looking. Back-to-back strikeouts for Gleason to start the 7th. It'll be up to Zayton Vink to get Ottawa going offensively in the top of the 7th. Vink doubled in the 4th. He's 1 for 2. So that first pitch to him is high and inside for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Delivery to Zayton Vink. Fastball in there. 1-1. One pitch, well over the head of his catcher, 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike. Pitch is low and outside, 3-1. Arrows have left 10 on base. 3-1 pitch. Swinging strike. It's full at 3-2. Arrows leading 3-2. Top of the 7th inning. Bases are empty. 2 down. Zayton Vink, full count. Pitch on the way, and it's going to be outside, ball 4. The Arrows get a 2-out walk for Connor Kiefer. Kiefer's 0 for 3. Last plate appearance was hit well to center field, but it came right after that double from Roberts that began the inning, so the outfield was playing about mid-depth. Did not go over the head of the center fielder McIntyre in that situation. Kiefer takes outside ball 1. One ball and no strikes, 2 down. Pitch to Connor in the dirt, 2-0. Kiefer does have 3 hits on the year. Second on the team coming into today. He's going to take a strike. Catcher will throw down to first. He was lucky that Nowlin was paying attention as that throw was well off the line. Count to 2-1 on Kiefer. 2-1 delivery. Going to call the strike. The throw down to second is not in time. Good slide by Sink. The throw looked like it beat him there, but he was able to get the outside part of the bag. The stolen base for Zayton Vink. Gets a runner in scoring position. The count at 2-2 as that was a strike. 2-2 pitch. Shoots this one foul. It was low in the zone. And we will go 2-2 again. If Ottawa can come through with a big hit right here. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Vink with a good lead at second. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball stays high and the count's full. Three-two pitch. Hit off the end of the bat by Kiefer. Popped up to the right side of the infield. Second baseman drifts over to the left side and makes the grab. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Arrows looking for 3 outs to pick up the win. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
These days, it's getting harder and harder to find savings. But you may have more cash than you realize in your home's equity. Unlock it today with a cash-out refinance from Rocket Mortgage. In the last year, average home values have gone up nearly 20%. That means you could unlock thousands of dollars from your home. And with Rocket Mortgage, you could get all that cash in as little as 3 weeks. Put your hard-earned money to work. Pay down high-interest debt and combine your balances into one simple, low monthly payment. Now is your perfect opportunity to take control of your financial future. So what are you waiting for? When you want to consolidate debt and simplify your finances, Rocket can. Call 8338-ROCKET today or go to rocketmortgage.com to get started. That's 8338-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com. Rocket. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender licensed in all 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org number 3030. Call 800-490-1233 for disclosures and cost information.
Jake Richards back out on the hill as he has gone 4 2/3, giving up just one unearned run. He's going to have to go through 2, 3, and 4, and he'll start out Cottom with a changeup for a strike. Pair of hits. Giving up, this one's going to be hit to short. Hadel had to go off of his glove and into center field. And that will be recorded as a hit for Cottom. Leadoff single puts the tying run at first base. Bring up the catcher, Gleason. Bottom of the 7th, first pitch from Richards. First pitch swinging foul back by Gleason. No balls and a strike. Good lead at first base for Cottom. 0-1 pitch, going to be hit to center field. Morton back on it, has a beat on it, makes the grab for the first out of the inning. Gleason flies out, brings up the pitcher, Brummett, who's been on base 3 times. He's 2 for 2, pair of singles and a walk. Not been retired yet. One down in the bottom of the 7th. Tying run at first base. The Arrows lead it 3-2. Changeup hits him. I'm not sure Brummett made any effort to get out of the way. We've seen that be a point of contention all year. I mean, he was, if anything, leaning over the line, but not a lot of lines left on the in the batter's box, so he's going to get hit by a pitch. He almost runs into he decided to drift over towards second base. Richards chased him back to the bag, but it's runners at first and second now after the hit by pitch. First pitch by Richards in there for a strike to McIntyre, who is 0 for 3. Caught him at second as the tying run. This one's popped up over towards Sink at first base, and he makes the grab for the second out. Arrows 1 out away. Bring up Monroe, who scored back in the 6th inning. Reached on an error and came around to score. He is 0 for 3. First pitch to him from Richards in the dirt, 1-0. Two down in the bottom of the 7th. Tying run standing at second base. The winning run at first. This one's roped down the line. Is that a fair ball? It is. The tying run's going to score. Summerall's throw to third is not going to be in time. It'll be a double, and we're tied at 3. Monroe ties this game, and the winning run stands at third base. Brummett standing at third. Monroe at second after the double. Brings up Weaver, the left fielder. First pitch to him is popped up and out of play. We are tied at 3 with 2 down in the bottom of the 7th. 0-1 pitch. It's a strike, 0-2. A good curveball from Richards. 0-2 on Weber. 0-2 on the way from Jake. This one's hit well to left field. Summerall going back, and that's it. Goes over the head of Summerall, and that's the ball game. As Ottawa falls 4-3 on the walk-off single from Weber. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Dad is the smartest guy you know, so give him a gift that's just as smart. Like a battery-powered smart doorbell from Google Nest that lets him see what's happening at his door and answer it from anywhere. The Google Nest doorbell is now on special buy for only $129.99 and works on any home. Find the best and smartest gifts for Dad. Feels like Father's Day at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Offer valid through June 19, 2022 at participating U.S. stores and online. Limit 5 per customer.
Have you ever thought about why listening to the radio is better for you than spending all your time staring at your phone? We are hands-free, so in the car, you can keep your eyes on the road, where they should be. We don't need your personal information, so you don't have to worry about spam from us. And all you have to do is listen, not waste your time scrolling through an endless sea of recipes, memes, and cat videos. Radio, the original social media, and your source for information and entertainment at 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Ottawa Bible Church is a growing and thriving gospel-centered church. I'm Dave Edwards, a member of OBC, and I'd like to invite you to join us each Sunday morning as we gather for a rich sense of community, lively worship, and the expository preaching of the Word of God. We offer a mid-morning breakfast at 8:45, adult and children's Sunday school at 9:15, and services are at 8 and 10:15. More about us can be found at ottawabiblechurch.com. We hope to see you soon.
Arrows fall in a heartbreaker 4-3 as Wamego comes up with 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th to walk it off on the RBI single. The Arrows now fall to 0-1 in the tournament and in pool play. They will play at 4 p.m. as they will take on the Lightning, who are playing here in the next game coming up here at Bill Welch Stadium. We will move our coverage out to Hyde Park right down the road, and we'll have that one for you. And then tomorrow we won't know when they will play until later this evening, as they could play as early as 8 a.m. on Sunday. As the Arrows did jump out to a 3-1 lead after the third inning, but after that the Bats unfortunately went cold. They ended up leaving again, 10 on base as the afternoon went, or as the game went on, unable to come up with hits with runners in scoring position, and unable to come up with some insurance. And Wamego comes up with big hits down the stretch to win it 4-3. 4 runs on 7 hits, 1 error for Wamego. For Ottawa, 3 runs, 6 hits, 4 errors. We're going to go and wrap up our coverage for Casey Weeder here in St. Joseph. Ottawa falls 4-3 in Game 1 of pool play. You've been listening to Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
We hope you enjoy.